Hello dear subscribers. Now this is the time for the springtime VanVan maintenance. In this video I'm going to show you how I will do the 3 things to my bike. First thing, I'm going to change oil. The oil is here. I bought 1 liter of Swiss made Motorex oil for my bike. Second thing I'm going to do is I will replace the spark plugs. Okay, this is the NGK DR8EA. This spark plug was designed specifically for Suzuki RV200. Don't confuse it with the one made for Suzuki RV125. And the last thing, the third thing I'm going to do today is I will replace the air filter. Now, this is the first time that I will be replacing it. I wouldn't have replaced it unless my current air filter on the bike wasn't torn. So it has a very big, some torns in this part of the air filter over there. So this is why I decided to replace it with a new one. This is, as you can see, the genuine Suzuki part here. Alright, so that's basically it. And this is the oil filter. Here you can see the tools I will be using. Some ratchets, some tabs, torque bolts, and stuff like that. Screwdrivers, pair of gloves. We'll also be using this can here in order to collect the old engine oil. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so the drain plug is sitting over there. I hope you can see it. It's this one. So when undoing this, make sure that you're using such head, okay, instead of just using this sort of tool, because this could rip off the edges on that bolt. While the oil is draining, I'm gonna undo the oil filter housing in order to replace it. This is the new oil filter. Okay, now it's the time to replace the spark plug over here. Okay, there is the old plug. It says Densa Iridium IXU24, made in Japan. I have never ever replaced it before since the day I bought the bike. So I think this one is still the one that was installed by the factory. And the current odometer on my bike, the current mileage is 11,300 kilometers. So I think that the time has come to replace this one. Let's compare them. They look identical. So I think that we can now easily throw this on to my bike. Alright, having replaced the spark plug and the engine oil, now, like I said before, I will be replacing the air filter, which is housed on the left hand side of the bike. See in what condition mine is? There's like a huge hole in it. You see it's falling apart. I hope that my engine hasn't died because of this. And it's very dry, so it's a very good time to replace it altogether. Before fitting the filter, soak the element into some air filter oil or engine oil with around SIA 30. Squeeze the oil out. Alright guys, a little accident happened while I was changing the oil filter here. You see this metal pin There are 3 of them holding the cover, and I accidentally stripped the nut. Okay, the nut on one of these pins. So what I did after I damaged this one, I just fabricated. I found a little long bolt. I cut it off. I screwed it inside and just put a normal, standard nut on top of that bolt. Okay, so definitely I will be replacing this with a new part, with a genuine Suzuki part. I don't want to, ride a bike knowing that something is wrong with it. So yeah, now I've tightened this up. So you should be extremely careful with these nuts, because they strip really easily. Okay, now let's just pour oil inside the engine. I'm using, like I said, the Swiss engine oil, famous Motorex brand. And I will start the engine to check that everything is okay and there are no leaks whatsoever. While the engine is running, you gotta check for any leaks, especially from the oil filter housing and from the oil pan. This is it, guys. I just test rode the bike. Everything was running really smooth and there are no oil leaks, so I guess that the maintenance really proved to be great. See you next time. Bye.